Wait. You're telling me that the president of peace, the president of no more wars, the president of no more regime change, just attacked a country over 2,000 miles away from our border and kidnapped its leader so we can charge him in a kangaroo court for a made-up crime? Well, I am truly and utterly shocked that you think that. What is wrong with you? What kind of propaganda have you been ingesting? Look, if you haven't been following, the Trump administration on January 2nd finally followed through with all of their Venezuela buildup. This whole deal is bad, but is almost assuredly not going to end badly for the U.S. in any particularly major way. Chief among the reasons is that Venezuela does not have a significant military presence, so there's not many avenues for them to pursue counter-military action. We're not going to see them mobilize an army and strike back at us. There's not probably going to be some organized terroristic response, and if there is, it'll probably be very small. Equally chief is the fact that Maduro was a deeply unpopular authoritarian despot, meaning that not too many people are going to be crying over his absence. International pressure will probably condemn the actions taken, but most people are probably going to side glance and walk away because they either don't want scrutiny over similar actions, don't want the ire of our goldfish brain president, or simply don't care. So what is likely to happen? Civil unrest is likely to take over Venezuela. There will likely be a power vacuum, and hopefully not a civil war, but that's always a possibility, right? Machado is popular right now. Maria Machado, I think it's her full name. But Maduro supporters, who benefited from his rule and his generals, have a reason to try and maintain the status quo. Machado will most likely make a play for the succession, and is highly likely to succeed because of her popularity. The Trump administration, via most likely the CIA, is going to do everything in their power to put Machado in power. Reason being, she has already signaled willingness to sell off their national resources to the highest bidder, and will most likely be open to American oil and energy companies coming in and taking their slice of the pie because she hopes that will enrich her people. Right? She's basically another standard neo-lib hoping to foresee the promise of the free market. And it's whatever, like that's going to play out how it plays out. Now, this is not everything that can happen, nor am I 100% an authority on Venezuela. But notice how I use certain trigger words: likely, possible, allegedly, etc. If you are listening to any kind of news source that does not present information with those kind of marker terms, dump them, because they are lying to you. Even if their analysis is spot on and they kind of get the right prediction at the end of the day, they were still trying to lie to you. So, what are the real takeaways here? This is interventionism, right? This is somebody thinking that I can just go to another country, meddle in their affairs, and put in somebody that's going to be favorable to me, and it's all going to work out in the end. The U.S. has been trying this for centuries now. It has never worked out on us. You know that current border crisis we're going through? It's because of interventionism. The other thing to look at is precedent. We say this all the time. This is setting a bad precedent. And it's important because precedent is what drives other people. There are many nations looking to act on their worst desires. And every single one of them is waiting for one of us, one of the big nations, to do something fucked up, because that means they can get away with doing their fucked up thing. Because if the bigger nation tries to protest, they'll say, well, you're doing it right there. What we have specifically done is that we have gone into another country, deposed their leader, and worked behind the scenes to install a new leader. Think about how many other countries want to do that. That's the kind of precedent that does not sit well when we talk about the dominoes of civility on the world stage. Most importantly of all, watch the skies above you, because the real regime change is going to be the friends you make along the way.